Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Zach with me. Zach, India 111 for 2 at the 15 over point. They were 19 for 2 and then Shreyas Iyer came in and he's just played beautifully for his 58 of 33. Shubman Gill's got the best seat in the house. He's been watching Shreyas from the other end, supporting him very well, 27 of 28.
Yeah, 19 for 2 was a tricky situation for sure, and then you have Shreyas Iyer taking the bowlers on in that fashion, and that was just the beginning. He's just getting better and better as the inning is progressing for him, which is a great sign. A counter attack led very well and continuing. Shubman Gill going at run a ball, but Shreyas has taken it to another level for sure.
And well, he was peppered with the short deliveries and he's tackled them very, very well.
Yeah, I think he was very smart. I think he was well prepared for the tactics of English bowlers and executing it so well with those shots, taking the bowlers on. Every time you talk about Shreyas, you often speak about that short ball concern, and looks like he's kind of figured it out to a certain degree.
Yes.
You can always debate that what more can you do as a bowler? Can you go a bit higher for him to make an error? But today he just looked like playing on a different pitch. He's just in the zone, taking the bowlers on, and now looking very solid.
We'll have a look at India's batting card. Like you said, 19 for 2, and it was a very tricky place when Shreyas walked in. Rohit Sharma, that soft dismissal once again, he got out for 2, and Yashasvi got a peach of a delivery from Archer.
Yeah, for England, for the defense of 249, they needed those early breakthroughs, which they did. They bowled very well with the new ball up to that point when Shreyas walked in and took them on. So we did mention that in the mid show that for England they needed those two because they got them, but they also needed to restrict the run flow. But I feel that it was just some good batting from Shreyas, which just took things away from them at that stage of the innings. And now it's just looking like with this partnership, England is just taken out of the game to a larger degree.
Well, they have quite a bit of dew right now in Nagpur, so they are rolling the ground for dew, so that's not going to be conducive at all, and that's not what England wants.
But you still saw some good spin from Adil Rashid, so spin may still be a factor in this game, but England doesn't have the quality options around that other than Adil Rashid, so that's going to be the limitation. And looking at the platform, I mean, you've seen in the first innings, England were so attacking, so aggressive in that first 8 overs, yet they were only at 99 runs in 15 over mark.
Yes.
And India has actually surpassed them. So I think, for England now to stay in this game or make the game out of it, looks like it's going to be a very uphill task, especially with this partnership. For India, it's just about making sure that this partnership continues. Shreyas goes on to get a big 100 maybe, and Shubman continuing. If this partnership stays strong, you will see this match going completely out of England's hands very quickly.
Well, you spoke about the spin department and no support there in the spin department, but Archer started really well for them, and he just had a really good spell. 5 overs, 25, that 1 wicket. Kas was very expensive in his 2 overs, but the spin, like you said, just no support for Adil Rashid.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Adil Rashid is the only guy right now in this bowling lineup in this middle phase of the game. If he can take couple wickets quickly, then only England has a chance of making a comeback in the game. For them now, it's all about they're behind the 8 ball. It's all about somehow getting back in the game, and the only way to get back in the game at this stage is by taking wickets, which looks difficult at this stage.
But do you think they've just been a little predictable with their plans? I mean, they have Livingston as an option as well. Try something different. Do you think it's just been a little predictable?
They did try Bethel, maybe asking him to do exactly what Ravindra Jadeja or Akshar did for the Indian bowlers. Here, maybe the dew is a factor. It's not supporting that much for the finger spinners, and that's why I'm saying it's about Adil Rashid and his form and his impact in this innings is going to decide how England can make a comeback in this game. Otherwise, it's just going to be a pretty much one-sided affair.
You know, you had spoken about how India had slowed things down in this middle phase. For England, they'll obviously be wanting to get wickets and slow things down. Do you think Shreyas will take a step back and now, you know, just relax and play, or do you think he'll be just as aggressive?
I think the priority is wickets. You know, if they're able to get wickets, that's the only chance of slowing things down. If you have a wicket, new batter coming in, will give them that chance. And not only one wicket, they'll need a couple of wickets for them to have that kind of impact on the scoring rate.
Well, I am very, very sad to tell you that we have taken a wicket again in the Comm Box. I did it with Joyda, and Shreyas reviewed it, but Shreyas has been given out. So not something that I'm sorry, I think the review is still going on.
Well,
sorry.
This is what England's chance is. So if the review goes in their favour, they get a wicket, then that spark which they are needing right now for them to make a comeback in the game, this is their only hope. So they should hope right now that the review goes in favour if they have to make a comeback.
Well, Bethel strikes and Shreyas Iyer is out. KL Rahul will be coming in. He's somebody who's very responsible. He knows how to handle situations like this. He's got all the maturity. And then, of course, there's Hardik, Aksar, Jadeja to follow.
Well, so far, if you ask me, India still clearly has an upper hand. You know, that tricky phase was that initial phase when you lost 2 wickets, quick ones, 19 for 2, and then from there the recovery has been superb. So even if India has lost wicket at this stage, like I said, for England maybe a couple of wickets is what they need. 1 wicket is not going to change things drastically. You still have a pretty good control on this run chase. And that's what Indian camp will be thinking at this stage. So there are no concerns of that sort right now. Looks like India should be able to chase down this total.
Well, we will wait and see if Rahul and Gill continue the aggression or they steady the ship. We have to also applaud for Joyda because he got it right. It was his prediction was 70, they got 71. So well done, Joyda. But we will be back at the 35th over point, so do join us there.